Hi Aquarius, and how are you? This is your April romance reading. I hope you've enjoyed your weekly, the last weekly, as I'll be doing monthlies and mid-monthlies from now on, as I'm doing a lot of new things. So have a look at the video news and updates. There's also going to be a competition, and if you've got an idea to do a competition, or what kind of competition you would like to see, then send me an email and let me know. Okay, so we've got the Ostara Tarot, and Ostara is another word or name for the spring equinox in the pagan or Wiccan calendar. You come in with the 5 of Wands, and it looks like snakes. So be careful of slithery, slimy people. But the 5 of Rods, because these are the rods, means competition. So be careful of people that cheat. This card also represents not only competition, but disagreements and arguments, but they are short-lived. The overall energy is also 5, the 5 of Pentacles. And I'll try to bring it in. There you go. The 5 of Pentacles. So you might feel out of balance. You might feel stressed if you are in competition with somebody. You might feel stressed and asking yourself, will I win? Will I won't? Will I win? Won't I win? Things like that. That is the cat and the dog playing if you are hearing a background noise. I'm sorry about that. So come on, get out of your head. If you need help, go and speak to somebody. You've got the institution, the municipalities. If you are in school, that is an institution, and there is competition, for example, in sports, and I mean people older than 18, so school, college, university, because these videos are only made from 18 upwards, because then I believe that people can decide what they want and how to do it, and what to learn and what not to learn. They are making their own way in life. They are old enough to realize that they hold the key to their life's path. So if you are at a college or a university and you have got competition, then go and see your teacher. Ask for advice, or a career officer, how to handle your chosen profession or career that you want to follow to the best capacity and talents that you have. What are the plus points? What are the negative points? So you might feel out of balance, you might feel left out from a group of friends or family. So get out there, be seen, take action. You can take action and ask, what's the matter? Or perhaps if you have outgrown a group of friends, that is what has brought you out of balance, then join another group of friends that are more like the way you are. After all, I get to hear salt looks for salt. Talking about the key, that you are holding the key, whether you're 18 or 85 or 65, we've got the Magician, and that is exactly what it means. You are the magician of your own life. You are holding the key. You can open the door to new wondrous things, positive things, and you can close the door to negative things, or to groups, or to people, or to things that you don't want to do. Wow, you've got all the knowledge, all the gift of the gab. You're standing with 2 feet on the ground, and you know what you want, and you can go for that. So use that key wisely. Be transparent, be clear to what you want, and in your communication, say what you do and do what you say. Whew, that is really a big message for a lot of people, because sometimes people don't understand what is meant. Say what you mean. So think before you say, so that you can say it clearly, properly, and come across as if you know what you're talking about and you mean what you say. and do what you say. That's the biggest, easiest, but the most difficult to do. Sometimes we say something and then we think, oh no, I said it wrongly. That might have been interpreted wrongly. Again, I told you, seek advice. If you have somebody at school or university rather, why I'm saying school, I don't know. Excuse me. If there is somebody at school that could be a Gemini, an Aries, or again an Aries, because we've got the Emperor. Aries is quite prominent, and we've also got the Moon, that is Pisces. If you fancy somebody, there could be competition because there might be somebody else that fancies them, and perhaps that is why they have you get the feeling that they have abandoned you in the group. Perhaps there's too much stress or tension. There you are, because there's the arguments. Perhaps there is gossip going around and creating a tense atmosphere and arguments. Rise above it, my darling, and seek the advice, whether it's about your romance life or your career life. This is giving me more of an indication that you also find it difficult to balance your career life and your career life and your love life. Perhaps you might feel that you haven't got enough money. Well, talk to a father figure or a professional, since you've got the Emperor. Also, the Emperor can also be an advisor, a career officer, or a relationship advisor or officer, and that can help you to bring you together. Perhaps you might be separated at the moment and you would like to bring on the magic again, the passion within the relationships. Perhaps you've lost that, so there's many options. I don't know whether this is in every country, but here in the Netherlands we also have a sexuology. That is like psychologist, a gynecologist, but it is a sexologist. That is a person that knows all about body language, love, passion, how to use your language so you can feel sensual. Also talk about the sexual part of our relationships or our own sex, and how to balance that out with our partner. So if your partnership is a bit lame or down or burnt out, then and you want the passion back, seek advice. Listen to your intuition though. There are secrets perhaps the other might not want to because they are stressed out with regards to competition. Perhaps they are your competition and they feel inferior to you, and that's why the passion might have left the relationship. So listen to your intuition. There are things you don't know. There is the dark side of the moon and there is the light side of the moon. You are on the right path, especially if you seek advice from a professional or a father figure, mature man that you respect. There's always enough people that love you and that respect you, that can give you advice and help you. Okay, now Aquarius. I love these cards. This is the Austera, the spring equinox, because we've just come into the spring equinox, and Aries energy. So there's passion, passion, passion. Don't run away with passion. You know that passion doesn't last. Okay? Wow. Well, this is good stuff. This is really good stuff. You've definitely are in a transformational period. The overall energy is the temperance, finding balance. I already said balance. So we've got Sagittarius here as well. We've also got Scorpio here. So perhaps last year's and Sagittarius was a very important time. Perhaps you met somebody new at that time, or perhaps it was passion, because we had Sagittarius. That's also a very passionate energy, and so is Scorpio. That's the sexiest sign, also a very sexy energy. Perhaps you want to grow this passion relationship into a more permanent relationship and create a family. Then take it one step at a time, because passion doesn't last. You have to change the passion, infatuation of love into true love, long-term love. I think that is possible so long you use your wisdom and magic wisely. Your magic can be making yourself attractive, speaking in the right tone, intonation, not too sharp, not too whisper sweet nothings, things like that. There is a new beginning because you've got judgment. So yes, there is a new beginning. You can win from the competition. If there is a third party in the relationship, there is a second chance. This is the card for telling you there is a second chance. But keep the communication going. Gemini. Okay. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, so that is happy families, especially in the material sense. So touch each other, hug each other, come together, do things together. That is touching material stuff. Start cooking or having dinner together, or go outside and have a picnic. After all, spring has just begun. The 10 of Pentacles also means that you might be pregnant, you might be finding out you're pregnant, or that what I said before, you want to start a family, boom, here it is. You might find out you're pregnant, or you have communicated and found the balance and got a second chance, and you can start the family. The 10 of Pentacles means ultimate material happiness and balance. A new beginning. A 10 becomes a 1. 2 new beginnings. Perhaps you've got more choices of new beginnings, going up to the next level. You are in the spotlight. Okay, and the angels are protecting you. They're in the wings doing things. You might not see things happening, but they are there. Also the divine. You might even receive an inheritance or some lump of money. This could come magically that you didn't expect, and this could help you to expand the family, literally and figuratively, moving from an apartment into a house and garden. Perhaps there might be a family member coming to live in with you. Perhaps that is another option that you didn't think of, and now it is presenting itself magically and surprisingly. Your hard work, your devotion, your determination for this relationship is being seen, is being recognized. They see that you are trying your best to bring a family unit together. So this second chance, I think they will be open so long you keep the communication going. Your hard work is going to pay off. If it is a general reading, then you will get a promotion. So your relationship, in other words, might go into the next level. There again, you've got the Death card. The Death card means that you might have taken time out to beautify yourself, to feel good in your skin, to come back in balance. After all, you've got 2 5s. 5 and 5 is 10. So yes, definitely you've got also 2 10s then. So brilliant. Well done. Excuse me. The Death card is number 13, and 13 means more friends, more fellowship. So I think you will be moving on from that crowd that you don't feel at home in anymore, and you'll be making new friends, which also makes your partner or potential partner scratch behind the ear and think twice. Now, what the problem could have been here in this row, the competition, it could be to do with culture, it can be to do with religion, faith, the way of life and upbringing. So perhaps you felt that you weren't good enough, that's why you felt out of balance and out of swords. So if your partner, if you talk gently and you explain things, your partner will understand and realize that your unit is you and your partner, not the father and the mother. They have to abide, especially if they're going to come in and move in and live with you, abide to the rules of that house. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Well, it can be anything. If you marry, if you're English or American and then getting married with a Chinese person or an African person, there are also customs to be recognized and to be considered. In this row we have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yes, together you stand strong. You're more forceful, you're more powerful, you're creating love, nurturing each other. Together you stand strong, and that's one of the biggest powers. Also being transparent and clear. Like I said, say what you mean and mean what you say, do what you say. Okay. In this row we have getting to know each other. Yes, getting to know each other, especially if your partner is much younger than you, whether you are a diva and a much younger boyfriend or vice versa, or the same sex. Get to know. You can only get to know each other if you talk to each other. You can't read each other's mind. You must also know how somebody feels, if they feel trapped, if they feel stifled, if they are lovesick, or especially when they're young, they're very sensitive and how do you call it, influence. You can influence them. And if there are parents concerned that worry about their young child going out with somebody else, if the age difference is large, then talk. Involve the family. After all, it's lying next to the family. It will give you recognition. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Wow. And that's true. Love takes time to grow, and you can only let the love grow when you talk to each other. You are there for each other. What did I say? Reconciliation. If you have broken up because you felt out of sorts, we have even the card reconciliation to confirm this reading. Wow. Magic. Someone from your past is returning to your life now. Wow. And that is beautiful. Now for the oracle cards. This is the Celebration of Love Oracle, and I hope it's going to give us love. There you are. There is true love for you in this relationship, or there will be true love in this relationship, and it's the fifth element of love. So you're going up and up. Something is being fulfilled. It is also being blessed by the universe, by the angels. Look at all those stars. It's like I get the sense of butterflies in your tummy, because it's crossing, the rainbow is crossing the emotional chakra. That is Archangel Haniel and Jovial. That rules that chakra. And the dolphins are playing. So be serious. Show to the rest of the family that you are serious about this relationship, and they are not marrying you, or they're not married to you, they're not living with you, but show that you are a unit and that you are balanced. It is safe for you to love, but you need to get to know each other. The moment that that stops the communication and you don't bother to get to know each other deeper and deeper, that's it. Then if there's no communication, there can't be any love, there can't be any passion. And we're going into the energy of passion and action, and be creative. Creativeness, logic, be strategic, be logic to... you don't have to justify your love to the outside world, but if you feel the need to, then be logic, okay? And also be strategic. The magician is strategic because he plans, he has to practice all his tricks before he can show it to the audience. But just remember, be yourself. You hold the key. Don't let anybody pull your strings. Wow, I love this. It's beautiful. The love card, I'm really mind blown that love came out, because there is love in this, big love. And the reconciliation, 2 cards, reconciliation. That is magic, that it happens in the same reading. Awesome. I wish you a load of luck, and I hope you appreciate the videos without the commercials. Please do support by liking, sharing, and if you would like to make a donation, you can find the information in the description box. It is gratefully accepted with gratitude and love. Thank you. Until next time, bye bye.